It could be either the last day or the first day, not sure yet.
Oh my god! I might need help. Oh, screw! I can't even read it. It's only about 18 kilos.
Oh no, I've just put a bit more stuff in it. I might take the barbecue. Oh, I've got a bit more. I've got stuff down here as well. That brings it up to about 30 kilos.
Look at this, look at this.
Can hardly see it.
One finger. Well, not quite.
How much?
11 kilos.
Wow. He's got a bunch of food for me, but we'll cope
Here we
with it.
have a GPS fix on our current position.
So we know how to get back to the car park in an hour's time when we turn back. Well, we could drive the car just a bit further.
Oh. 20 kilos.
Don't you make any comments. It starts off about 90 degrees this walk. Looks like a bit of crocodile's jaws.
When the insect goes in to pollinate, this bottom keel opens up. We should have practiced this, and see how the stamens jump out and whack it? Then they go and reset and hide back in there again. So it's a action.
Well, it's been about 2 hours now and it hasn't really rained. This Splendor Rock?
No, further up.
Oh.
It's bigger than this.
We could have cheated. So, how far have we gone so far?
Oh, about 3 hours, whatever that is.
1 kilometre. I thought it was your morning tea and it's your whole day's rations. It's what, like
Coffee and sugar, Milo and powdered milk, tea and sugar, nuts, dried something or others, an Anzac biscuit, Sal Vital for that extra energy, Barocca for the hell of it, and look at tonight's dinner. Why bother eating it? Just bury it like that.
what is it? Oh, we'll find out tonight. Just wait till the next instalment. If we make it to the campfire.
Mince. What will I eat first? I think I'll have some dried pineapple. Not going to watch this, are you?
Anyway, this is just my morning tea. Very heavy.
Where is it? Was it the one back there? Ooh, hello.
I think it was this one. It's where it got saturated last time. Forgot to bring a tent. Yeah, this is the very spot. It was pouring with rain and I sort of forgot to bring a tent like I have this time. And I had to sleep in a garbage bag. Luckily I wasn't thrown, it wasn't collection day. Almost at the cocks now. What are those?
These are bush pea.
Wow, this is the cocks. Our first obstacle. Only got the one pair of shoes, so we've got to look after them.
I want them all squidgy up strong-legged buttress.
Well, we have to cross this.
60 is a 2.5.
Alright. This is the lightweight camper. This has yet to be invented. It's so revolutionary.
I've got to find the stick and then go away.
Amazing.
Takes much.
This is the feet end, I assume.
Yeah. And this is the door. It's only a half a door.
Pretty good.
Because it's completely airproof. So yeah.
Anyway, I forgot to bring a tent this year too. I built a roof shelter. We're just having a bit of a trouble getting the fire going.
Need some petrol.
We have a solution. This is how the natives used to do it. Oh, very good. We tried rubbing two sticks together.
Anything that's burning well is the stove.
Well, we've used up all the fuel in our stove to get the fire going. We've done, what, 18 kilometres today?
18 kilometres in the rain. Pants are still wet.
Day 2. Rained a bit, not much.
Photographer shoots photographer. Gotcha!
Oh. We've given up on the firewood, so we found another way to use the stove. It's quite effective. Now, this is a creek which last time was dry, and we have to somehow cross it to get to Cloudmaker. This will be good. This could be the highlight. Oh, go and try again. Wasted all that film and he didn't even slip. We're halfway up Strong Leg Buttress, and our legs are very weak.
Mine is strong.
Oh, well, mine are weak. We're heading for Mount Cloudmaker. Should be there in 3 hours. See, making a fair few clouds already today. It hasn't rained much though.
I'd like to point out that this isn't all blubber. In fact, there's cameras, food, compasses, I don't know what in here, books,
And your stomach.
and a light meter.
Oh wow. I'm not allowed to say what that is. And beyond is paralyzer. It's going to paralyze us tomorrow, if we get that far. Well, somewhere up there is Cloudmaker, then we go down to the river somewhere there, then we have to climb Paralyzer, down that ridge to the river, and then go up that Goagang left-hand ridge to the top of Goagang. This is the view looking east where we got lost the first time we did it. Yeah, now here's Paralyzer again, and then the Goagang, the big one. Okay, this is where we got lost last time. Dex Creek.
The satellites.
We're locking onto the satellites.
Probably block it with this. Only 2 satellites at the moment.
Is that enough?
Hello.
Through the satellite. Now what?
We'll go to the next page when it knows where it is. Discovered where we are. That's where we are.
Oh, that's good to know.
Scroll down, find number 6. Hit go to.
What's number 6, Dex Creek?
Number 6 is a point. Well, going to tell us in a minute. Hello, message page. It's lost poor GPS coverage. Too many movie.
Now,
This is telling us we're 1.28 kilometres from point 6 on the map, which is on the way to Cloudmaker, on a bearing of 136 degrees. So we'll see if it's in front of us or behind us.
what was waypoint 6 anyway?
Well, that's stupid. We don't even know that much.
We don't even know what the waypoint.
136 degrees. Is that way.
Yep.
So we've got to go 1.3 k's that way to a point that we know is en route.
Oh, if something else fails, the GPS fails, there's a marker on that tree.
96 k's to our waypoint.
Well, we think this is Cloudmaker just up there.
Oh?
I'm just saying we think that's Cloudmaker. It better be. Oh, this is a dreaded Dex Creek swamp. Well, this is a legendary Dex Creek. Well, this is where we got lost last time. I don't think we ever found Dex Creek, but we found it now. Whew. That's it. Peak number 1. What are you writing?
Not my version.
Oh, yeah. That's the logbook. Weren't impressed with it. So we're going on to the next mountain to see if the logbook's any better.
Map and compass. One down, 2 to go.
Well, we're going to Maruba, which is a long spur, and at the end you go straight down to where we're camping tonight.
trusting the map and the compass.
We're down the bottom. We're
300
just
metres out here. Hello.
now. We think that was a dingo. It's a tough trip, this. So walking down one of these great long spurs that go on forever. Down to the river where we'll camp. Maybe only half an hour down to the river now. Oh, what a great sight. Didn't even use the stove this time to get the fire going. Our bushcraft's improving. Wet wood. We've had dinner watching the bats streak overhead. And what's going on in the sky up there? Are we in for a storm or something? I don't know. Well, day 3, it's actually, well, it's not raining. It didn't rain last night. It may not rain today. We meant to leave at 10 o'clock this morning, but it's only 8 o'clock. Michael's lost his little green spoon, but I know he actually, he's thrown it away to save weight. He's pretending he's actually lost it. What have we got to do today?
One peak. Paralyser.
I'm already paralysed. How much distance?
Walk up, walk down, 5 kilometres. A dawdle.
Last time, you said it was in 1967, it was a dawdle too, wasn't it?
Piece of cake.
Oh, thank you. I didn't bring any. And that's not the top up there. Well, normally it's deeper at the bottom than the top. What's this a pile of?
Well, this is a termite's nest, but I see over this side there's some new construction, and the Aborigines used this as a bush medicine. When they had diarrhoea, they scraped the new stuff off, which is mostly clay and saliva of the white ants, and ate it as a sort of a clay, you know, to cement their guts up, and it works.
Well, just got to keep going. Been about half an hour so far, nowhere near the top. Been going about an hour now. Almost 2 hours now. We reckon that could be near the top anyway, up there, just up there. But there are lots of false summits around here. Anyway, we're now at what we thought was the top of the mountain, and there's more to go. Canangra Walls. Okay, this is about the 3rd false summit, but now that is definitely the top. What are you looking at?
Canangra Walls and part of the walk from where it's a katoomba. Done it a couple of times.
Well, we got there, took piece of cake. It took us 3 hours to eat, but this is peak 2. What's that?
Proper logbook, $21.95. Vinyl clad. 4 pens.
Well, I knew they were going to have our entry and it would be very historic.
This was put in 2001. The Three Peaks Millennium Capsule Project.
We're not camped up here, we're just drying things out. There's only about 7 groups been up here since last year.
Started in snow. So good here but windy. Tried to reach Mount Paralyzer but never made it, turning back. Again, 2 more made it to Paralyzer.
Only the very toughest people get up here.
We're halfway around the trip. That means I can change my socks and undies today.
Thank goodness. Okay, he's gone crazy. It's happened sometimes. Extreme effort. Perfectly hot, sunny, hot day. I'll just call a helicopter. We're off to do peak 3. We're just suffering a bit of shock here because we've seen tomorrow's route, which goes up this great big Sawtooth Ridge spur on the left. It's cut many a party down to size. Yeah, it's a spur that cuts across right to left, 45 degrees going up to the top of the highest mountain in the Blue Mountains. Anyway, it's pretty high. This is the artistic shot. That little branch is pointing to the summit where we hope to get to about 1 o'clock tomorrow. But it's a big hill and we're not nearly at the bottom of this one yet. There's a long way further down to get. Yeah, we'll be starting way down the creek down there somewhere and then going up there. That'll be the easy bit. Then we get onto this more sawtooth type country up there. That is the bottom, the end half of the Black Snake. What's that?
Flattened himself.
Now we're about to find a sulphur donkey orchid.
You can see why they're called donkey if you're looking.
Okay.
See the 2 big ears on the face?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
Actually, This one here is probably a bit more perfect, but he's got, his ears aren't in position.
This is one of the easier parts of this creek. Tree just fell on him. Bit of concussion. Ever had a tree fall on you before? See if you can walk up to me. Where's the head? Half the plants are stinging and poisonous. Well, we're at the same place we were last year after coming down Nuru Buttress. We feel a lot stronger than then, so we've got I think we've probably got enough strength to go up. Some of the essentials you need on a trip like this: drinking chocolate, billy, towel. Haven't used it yet. 18 kgs. This is
Have to wait for it to expand.
all prepared on the farm.
Before, after.
This is all desiccated by Michael Smith himself.
Homegrown. Desiccated.
Is that the right word?
Yes, well, I think, no.
The biggest ridge in the Blue Mountains tomorrow, so we're going to have about 8 courses tonight.
Can't wait. Medicine.
And it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Been forced out of bed.
The camera.
Yeah. Will we make it?
Haven't spruced up yet. Got our biggest day yet. No clouds, going to be a very hot sunny day, lots of sweating. I have to carry nearly 3 litres of water up that hill.
Yeah.
Day 4. Biggest hill of them all. Nuru Buttress. Have we got it in us?
And we're off. I'll film from here.
Okay. This way, isn't it? Up.
Michael Dillon,
Only 3,000 feet.
shouldering the 20-kilo monster that's crippled him up till now.
I'm stupid.
He's stoic.
I'm off now.
He's got good tucker though.
6 o'clock in the morning. Will we get there by lunchtime? First step. Second step. So basically we sort of go to that ridge line up there and then go way up there. And anyway, you can't see anywhere near the top of the ridge yet. 7 AM and we're near the end of the beginning. First of the rocky bits coming up. First to the tooth of the Sawtooth Ridge. Okay, so that's the maybe halfway up. Then it starts turning to the left a bit and gets more difficult as we keep going. Okay, looking back at Paralyzer, that's where we were yesterday about lunchtime. And we came down that ridge to the river. Now we're up here. And these are shag flowers. These are the female ones. I know that because my guide just told me. Well, 2/3 the way up now, and we're 3/4 dead, which is a bit of a worry.
125th at F11.
Thought that was a GPS. Good flowers up ahead. We're better to keep us going at least that point. And there's a bit of jagged stuff still ahead. So all the other mountains on the other side are almost, well, we're gaining height because that's Paralyzer up there where we were yesterday. It's the kind of country it is, rocky kind of path heading upwards.
Okay.
Another sawtooth, we've got to go round to the right. Way in the distance, that's Cloudmaker, peak 1. This is where it's in a very steep place. My guide, who's way ahead now, told me that this is a male she oak with the pollen. Looking back down the ridge, we're still about 2/3 of the way up. Well, pink finger orchids. Nine o'clock. We're near the beginning of the end now. This is one of the easy bits.
Wow. Oh, what a view. The picture?
Yeah. This is just above here is the hard bit. We've got to avoid a lot of rocks and things, but the summit's not too far now.
The gut buster.
This is Paralyzer here. Then that's Cloudmaker there, middle of the shot now, and we went along there to get to Cloudmaker and down a ridge, and the Cox is way out of sight, and that's where we've got to get to by tonight. And we still got to get to the top of this thing. Someone else is up here as well. We've been going another half an hour or so. Down on our knees now. Nowhere in sight yet. Take your compass bearing because
From where we are to where we want to be.
top of this mountain's lethal. If you don't know where the trig is, you'll never find it. Not too much height to gain now, it's just up there somewhere. This is a scungy country near the top of the mountain. We've got crawl for the last half kilometre. What an amazing compass bearing. We done it! 3 peaks.
Somebody's left 2 litres of water here, the most precious gift you can have.
Should be champagne. The end of my scratched arm is a watch and it's 10:25, but we have been photographing and writing articles and things. We were going for the slowest record. Whew. "38 years we did it again."
Got to get down yet. My camera's there. Bother.
This is everywhere. He thinks a logbook is a log. That's the trouble. Don't you get in my pack. Got too much weight as it is. I've just drawn on this tree the route we took up Nuru Buttress.
Looking out the bearing from Goa Gang. We've got to get on the right spur or we end up somewhere else.
Here's a rescue plane, I can hear it.
20 degrees, which is that away. Mick Dillon said that away.
I know. Split the difference.
Ignore. Well, that track heads roughly in the right direction. This is where we came from, wasn't it?
No, we
Okay.
came from behind me, I think.
Checking for rubbish.
Now we're just heading home, really.
What's happened here? Rubbish everywhere. In amongst
You woke me up.
is Michael Dillon in a gaily coloured bivvy bag, surrounded by his worldly possessions. This is how he spends the night, despite having a 20-kilo pack. He lives like a swag.
Yeah, well anyway, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning and we've just packing up. We had an uneventful descent yesterday afternoon, nothing worth filming. So now we're heading up.
King of the Cowman, sitting amongst his worldly possessions.
So how do we go on this trip?
We've done the 3 peaks, we've been up all 3 and got back down all 3 again, and all we do is got to go back to the car. I'll get an answer.
This is the, what's it down to now?
This is me 5 kilos of necessities. If I'd known I was going to have visitors, I'd have tidied up a bit. Michael Dillon walked slowly back towards the river, not realising he's on the edge of a precipice.
We've got about 6 hours to get back to the car. Most of it uphill, but we've just got a bit of practice with that, so it should be alright.
Last thing to go in, 1.5 litres of water. Will it be enough? Will I have to approach my friend for water?
What have I got? I got, yeah, that's I've got 1 3/4.
He's bigger than me.
Can hardly see this pack. How much does it weigh now?
Well, it weighs 6 kilos plus the water. 7.5 kilos.
That's amazing. I've got to keep up with the guy.
Not including the hat.
We're going to swap packs on the steep bits.
Lifted one-handed, easily to the shoulders. Camera at the ready. Weight taken on the hip. Zip! Ready to go.
That's the other way.
Maybe you can take... Hello.
We're just planning out for photography. We've got about 6 cameras working here. Michael's trying out the trekking poles for the extra security crossing Wallania Creek. I don't think he's going to buy Raging River. The Cox.
Easy. Water's not even cold. You can't drink the Cox, but you can wash your feet in it.
Okay.
Sulphur donkey orchid. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
That's what we are for doing this trip.
My walking partner negotiating a fallen tree, testing his agility, his ancient bones creaking and groaning. Poor thing.
Spitfires.
Just spit the eucalyptus oil at them.
If I get any closer, they'll spit oil at me. Here they go. We're on our final peak. Peak 21.
The correct way of making a drink of Sal Vital. Measured amount of powder in cup. Precious drinking water. That much.
Oh, look,
Stir vigorously with nearby stick and gulp quickly.
oh, that would have been good. Aborigines. Aborigines.
Yeah, they probably lived here. You dig down and find their tools, the campfires. There's water in the
Yeah. Okay.
cut. No, it's all speculation.
Just beyond those trees is the car. Bit of a ski slope here, you got to get down. Oh, this is a bit tough. When you get down those steps, you know you've made it. Oh, stupid. Parked it on the other side of the car park. We've got to walk all that way. Could you go and get it?
I hope you got the key.
The key. The key. Finish line's just beyond the car. It's walking pretty well. I think you'll make it. Bang! Okay, we're weighing the packs. We know we don't need to weigh ourselves. We know we're about 20 kilograms lighter than we were when we started. What does it say?
Almost 7 kilos.
Oh, wow.
That's from sweat. 14 kilos
14.
plus.
14 kilos. I thought it was more than that.
Well, your total was 20. 14 plus.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Hey? You've emptied it. You ended up with 14.
Still seems pretty...
7.
Yeah.